Hey, what's up guys? Adam at Time Warp Custom Paint here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to lay out Lowrider graphics using limeline, fine line tape, and limeline stencils. Let's get started. First thing I always do is find the center line of the panel. I'll lay down a straight center line using fine line tape. From there, I like to design out half of the hood, focus on getting one side perfect. The beauty of fine line tape is it's forgiving. If you don't like a curve, pull it up and reshape it, or try again. Lowrider graphics look best when the lines overlap and flow into each other. Once I'm happy with one side, I use horizontal pieces of tape as a visual guide to mirror the design onto the other side. This helps me match the flow and symmetry without guessing. Stretching fine line tape will cause it to shrink back, especially around the corners, and that's when you get lifting and distorted lines. After the main layer is finished using 1/8 inch tape, I'll come back and run 1/16 inch alongside each of the lines. This creates a border and instantly makes the design look more refined and finished. It's a simple step and makes a huge difference. Next, I'm going to take a dark gray base coat that I mixed up using black and a few drops of white, and edge all of the tape we just laid out. Now that the layout is finished, it's time to start building the texture with stencils. The first stencil I'm going to use is Limeline Honeycomb stencils. What I love about this is you can use both positive and negative sides of the pattern. For this project, we're going to use the negative side. To create a seamless pattern, line up multiple sheets and slightly overlap them so the design flows naturally across the panel. Once everything is positioned, lightly airbrush your contrasting color over the stencil. I'm spraying a black over a dark gray base coat so the pattern pops without overpowering the design. Next up is the Limeline fish scale stencil. Start by peeling off one of the strips, working from the bottom upward. Aim your airbrush towards the stencil and let the overspray do most of the work. Move the stencil up halfway and repeat the process from the bottom until the panel is complete. Keeping your movement consistent will help the pattern stay uniform. After that, I switched to the Limeline Dragon Scale stencil. It's similar to the fish scale stencil, but this time you meet the points together. Only shade the top portion of the scale, letting the overspray create the transition. Floral lace is super easy technique and it delivers incredible results. Tape the lace down securely so it doesn't move. When spraying, aim straight down. You don't want to blow the paint underneath the fabric. The last two panels, I'll do a simple fade from gray into black to tie everything together. I'm going to lightly sprinkle this with some coarse silver, and the best part is we're going to pull the tape. And that's it. It's ready for 2K clear coat. If you want to learn more about automotive custom paint, stencil techniques, and how to get professional automotive results at home, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.